What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am bringing you a video in my Girl Boss Guide series. I haven't done one in probably a couple months and I thought it was time for a new one. In the past we've talked about a lot of financial topics. That's been actually like kind of the start of this series, I suppose, but today I wanted to do a bit of a different topic, and I get asked a lot about planning and organizing and basically how to plan your life, plan your weeks for productivity and success, reaching your goals, all of these things that encompass being a girl boss. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. But if you do want to get caught up on any of my other Girl Boss Guide videos, I will link the playlist right up here, and I will also link it in the top of the description box down below in case you want to go watch any of those financial tips videos, all of that sorts of stuff. And as always, leave me your comments down below for what you want to see next in this series. Also, if you are new to my channel, which I know most of you guys are old faces, but if you are a new viewer of this channel, I would appreciate it so much if you clicked the subscribe button if you enjoy this video, just to give you guys an idea of how much of a planner and also a writer downer, I don't know if that's a correct phrase, but a person that gets benefits from writing things down. I actually, almost every single one of my videos, I write down in my planner on a new page or in a notebook, just whatever. I write down an outline for the video. That just goes, I feel like, to show the type of a planner that I am. I am a Virgo. I really love organization. So let's talk about how to plan and organize your life to get things done and to be productive. Now, first of all, I want to start with how I plan my months and my weeks, and then I will get into my biggest organization tips and time management tips to share with you guys as well. All right, as for planning the month, now this is something I typically go hard with my planning weeks, which I will get into. And as for planning my month, I mostly just like to look at everything on a big calendar, or for me, I'll put in a little b-roll so you guys can actually see my month of August and how kind of loosely I planned out the month. I'm not gonna put like everything on here. I'm just gonna kind of put trips and also the days that I would like to upload a video. That is something that I started doing. I started looking at the entire month and planning out the days that I want a video to go up, so I can kind of space my work that way and realize when do I need a pre-film if I'm going on a trip, or when do I need to make sure I'm having this content filmed by if I want it to go up this particular day. And that is something that I really didn't do in the past, and that is a big mistake for me because I feel like I really just wasn't on top of my schedule. So here I'm talking about YouTube, and I'm using YouTube and work as an example, but you guys could apply this to anything, whether it is school, you know, your classes, or whether it is your job, or whatever it is, whatever you're trying to, you know, manage your time for, right? I'm just using YouTube as an example right now because that is one of the biggest things that I factor into my month when I plan it. I am talking about my planner so much, so I'll just go ahead and show you guys the one that I have. I do really like it, but I know everyone's very specific about what types of planners they like. And this is just the first one of the first ones I've tried. This year I made it a goal to start using a planner religiously, and every single day I, you know, write in my planner. But I have the 2019 Keeping It Together planner from Kit Life, and I will link it in the description box below. I do really like this planner. It's really cute, and it's kind of like positively motivates you at the beginning of every month and every season. It'll have you like write out your goals and write out your successes from the past quarter. Personally, using a planner has helped me so much be a lot more on top of my time management and a lot more on top of my YouTube and my videos. And being a person who likes to write things down, it's been great too. Now, in addition to writing things down in my planner, you know, planning my weeks and my days, I also use Google Drive for a bunch of different things. I really like using Google Drive for things related to finances. For some reason, I like typing that stuff out better than writing it. So for example, I have my budget on Google Drive, which I have done a video about how to make a budget and how I did mine in this series, so I'll link that up here if you guys missed that one. But yeah, my budget is on there. Also, I have like a separate financial tab for like taxes and upcoming payments that I have. And then also I do my video planning on Google Drive as well. For some reason, it just helps me to kind of keep things all organized on the computer for YouTube stuff. So that is another way that I like to organize. So maybe, I'm sure a lot of you guys use something like Google Drive or something similar for school or all those things. I used to use it a lot for school. So now as for planning my weeks, like I said, planning my weeks is really my favorite part of using my planner, is when I open up a new page and I can see my whole week at a glance on one page. So that's something I love about having a planner. It's been really helpful for me to plan out my week. I don't know why I'm such a week planner. The first thing I do when I look at my week at a glance is first I'm gonna designate, the most productive things. So work, and obviously I gotta write in any appointments that I have or any fitness classes or something that I'm planning on going to. I will add those all in to the week, and sometimes I might not know about a workout class that I want to go to until the day before, so then I'll add it in, but it's more just like a general outline, putting the things that are really important first, and then I will go ahead and do first I'm gonna put my needs, the most important things, and then I'll put my wants and like social things. Then also, once we get into those actual days, how I like to do it is I really love to-do lists. I am such a believer in to-do lists. So every day, like either the night before or like I said, I'll put some things in at when I'm doing my week at a glance. I will write down the main goal for the day, a to-do list of the things I want to get done. And something I have to say is definitely, if you're going to do this, don't designate a million tasks for one day that is just like unfeasible to get done, because then you're going to just feel bad if you don't get it all done. And I know I have many days, like probably a couple days out of the week, I have things that I haven't checked off that I haven't been able to get done, and that is totally fine. Sometimes you just got to put it off until the next day. But like trying to give yourself a reasonable amount of tasks for the day. Also, go working around your work schedule or your school schedule. I feel like that is good, but don't overload yourself, okay? Don't start planning to the point of like you don't have anything else to do besides see the next thing you got to do in your planner. Just use it as a tool to keep you on track. Another time management hack or tool that I really have just seen help, which you guys have probably heard this many times, but when you are trying to focus, whether it's school, work, getting something just done that you have on your to-do list, I really recommend having as little distractions as possible. No distractions. Turn your phone over, put your phone on the other side of the room. Better yet, put your phone in another room unless you really need to have it on hand. Having little to no distractions, nothing going on around you. Like, I mean, there's things that we can do with something playing in the background, but those things that you really want to get done, no distractions. So a nice to-do list, a pad, or even you can get these little like notepads that you rip off a page every week and you plan out your week, or you rip off a page every day. You can do stuff like that. But I personally feel like this year, investing in a nice planner and utilizing it, actually use it if you're gonna spend the money on a planner. If I don't write it down, half the time I won't actually remember it, So like making an appointment or wanting to go to a whatever the heck it is, if I write it down, then I just know that it's like out of my brain and on paper and it's done with. I don't have to keep that thought in my mind, if you know what I mean. I don't know if any of you guys are like that. I really do like the feeling of physically checking off something that I've done on a to-do list. I know that's what you're gonna hear in so many of these productivity videos, but something about it just feels so good if you are that planner, organized type of a person. I know some people, like my boyfriend, he would never write a to-do list. He would literally just never write a to-do list for himself. He's just not that type of a person. He's just like a go with the flow, and I am the complete opposite. Every single day I have a to-do list. I've got to get those things checked off, or I feel like I just had a flop day. Not to say that I don't take days off. I try to do my most productive stuff Monday through Friday, and then on the weekend I do try to give myself the weekend off and maybe have a few things that I'm working on. Like if I need to edit a video or whatever, like yeah, I can edit a video, but I'm not gonna have this like really long to-do list for the weekend. That's just what works for me. And lastly, like I mentioned, utilizing something besides a planner, whatever it is for you. For me, it is Google Drive for those important files and things that you do want to keep organized, like your finances or like your school stuff, or your goals. Like, it's great to also have these outlets for writing down our goals for the next month, our goals for the next year. So things like that are really important. I don't necessarily always write down things like goals and manifesting in my planner. I kind of like to do that stuff separately. And I think I've been chatting for a while, and I think I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to mention. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. I do hope that it was helpful, or at least that maybe you got some enjoyment out of hearing how I like to plan and organize. I know it's definitely a very specific type of person that this is important to, and some people just don't care about that stuff, but I am a big planner. Leave me a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, just whatever you want to say. Leave me a suggestion for my next Girl Boss Guide video. I can't wait to do another one, and I will see you guys very, very soon in my next vlog or video. Bye, guys.
Get on your knees.